Welcome all of you to the English news of Lào Cai Radio and Television, and the headlines are coming up next. Custom revenue from import and export increased by 38%. Transfer of scientific and technical advances into agricultural production. Bounce back stronger after failure. And now are the details. The Vietnam Railway Authority has proposed to the Ministry of Transport to allocate medium-term capital for the 2026 to 2031 period to implement the railway project connecting Lào Cai Station of Vietnam to Hue Khẩu Station of China, part of the Hanoi-Lào Cai railway line.
The goal of the project is to ensure compatibility and meet the transport demands. The total investment is estimated at 2,150 billion VND, using medium-term public investment capital for the 2026 to 2031 period. Previously, this project was studied due to the high demand for transshipment goods on the railway through the Lào Cai border gate. The end point of this gauge network is the new Acao North Station, with only a few short sections near the border connecting to the 1000 mm gauge. As a result, trains from Vietnam can only run from Lào Cai Station to China to reach stations such as Hecao, Shan Yu, and Acao North. At Acao North Station, goods must be transferred to new wagons to continue on the Chinese railway network. Conversely, trains from China cannot enter Vietnam to load cargo and return to the Chinese railway network.
In the first 7 months of 2024, custom revenue from import and export activity reached more than 700 billion VN, an increase of 38% compared to the same period last year, but only 32% of the provincial target.
On the export side, the majority of taxes came from two main products, yellow phosphorus and wood, along with wood products. However, over 90% of the exports through Lào Cai are agricultural products, which have a 0% tax rate. On the import side, the primary tax contributions came from items such as flowers. At the same time, the department is also pushing for customs procedure reforms, creating the best possible conditions for import and export activities, and strengthening the monitoring and inspection of import and export declarations.
The Lào Cai Provincial Agricultural Extensions and Service Center has successfully implemented over 18 models and projects that transfer scientific and technical advances into agricultural production.
Transfer of scientific and technical advances into agricultural production. The Lào Cai Provincial Agricultural Extension and Service Center has successfully implemented over 80 models and projects that transfer scientific and technical advances into agricultural production. Currently, the center is carrying out various models, such as beekeeping linked to product consumption, mulberry cultivation and silkworm farming, organic cinnamon cultivation, intensive organic tea farming linked to value chains.
Each time he faced failure, Mr. Trần Văn Tuất from Phú Thịnh Sư village, Phú Nhuận Communes, Bảo Thắng district, learned new lessons and realized that systematic and scientific livestock farming with the commercial approach is essential for achieving optimal productivity. As a result, his family now earns over 1 billion VN annually from livestock farming, making him a successful household in the local business community.
Mr. Tutt chose pig farming as his path to economic development. After experiencing multiple failures, including complete losses due to disease outbreaks, he invested 260 million VND over 5 years ago to renovate his farm and adopted biosecurity measures in his pig farming. The prices are not consistent, so I must maintain my pig herd to ensure a continuous supply. For example, if prices are low this month, they might be higher next month, allowing me to balance my capital and offset losses from previous sales. By choosing the right farming method, his family consistently maintains around 50 pigs, selling approximately 26 tons annually and earning over 1 billion VND. Beyond enriching his own family, Mr. Tot also shares his experiences. We need to be diligent, curious, and creative to develop ourselves, and by doing so, we can help the village and other farms. This model increases the income value for farmers, helping them change their perspectives and develop the economy more comprehensively in the fields of agriculture and forestry. In addition to pig farming, Mr. Tot also cultivates 2 hectares of cinnamon. Last year, his family earned 150 million VND from pruning and selling branches and leaves. With his dynamism and creativity in economic development, Mr. Tot is now recognized as a successful provincial-level business household and serves as a role model for others to follow.
Among the solutions for poverty reduction, creating jobs through labor export has proven to be highly effective, especially for workers in remote areas. Thanks to the guidance, information provision, and support from relevant sector and local authorities, many workers have made wise choices, security jobs with relatively high incomes.
Before learning about labor export, Mr. Thao Xiao Vang only worked on his small farm with a modest income. After receiving advice and deciding to work in construction in Taiwan, where he could earn over 20 million VND per month, he completed the necessary paperwork to go abroad. I couldn't make much money at home, so I wanted to go to Taiwan to earn more. There's no job here that pays over 20 million VND, so I prefer going abroad. I hope that by doing so, I can support my wife and children when I return. Since the beginning of the year, 49 people have left for Taiwan, Japan, and South Korea, earning between 20 to 50 million VND per person per month. This success is attributed to favorable support policies, professional guidance, and the attention of local authorities. The procedures are very simple now because companies provide support. The local committee also creates favorable conditions for workers to go abroad, and the process is quick and easy. Since the beginning of the year, the entire province has seen 168 workers going abroad under contract, and this number is expected to rise as more people complete the procedures to depart. The main jobs include mechanics. Labor export is one of the sustainable ways to eliminate poverty. First, workers earn an income when they return home. Second, they gain knowledge, skills, and technical expertise from developed countries, which they can apply to their work back in their hometowns. The path out of poverty is becoming clearer as more people go abroad for work under contract. Currently, the efforts to advise and introduce overseas jobs continue to receive attention from local authorities, who consider this one of the key measures to reduce the poverty rate.
Our program is ending. Thank you for your attention.